I wasn't going to say anything about TYT smearing Alan Marte and Jimmy Dore. They're big boys who can defend themselves, and besides, I've made my feelings on TYT very clear. I was one of the first ones to call them out as sellouts over 3 years ago, remember. Surely everyone can see by now that TYT are smearing Alan and Jimmy because their excellent work on Russiagate and Syria has further exposed TYT for who they really are and who they serve. It's obvious. It's probably why they've been losing their minds, screaming F Alan Marte and McCarthyite smearing them with allegations of being wrapped in Russian blankets. And not that Jimmy is, but what the hell is wrong with being on the right? Which is what Jen keeps saying, oh, he's on the right. What's wrong with that? That's half the country. TYT are an embarrassment. Surely everyone can see this. Well, to my surprise, one person who can't see this is one of the best political commentators in America, Carl Kalinsky. He did a 30+ minute video on the whole affair, and while most of what he says is very good and he makes good points, it's what he doesn't say that I find most interesting. For instance, he didn't mention that Anna Kasparian threatened to Me Too Jimmy in a DM, weaponising an incident that happened over 7 years ago because she and Cenk couldn't defend their reporting. How can you not bring that up in a 30-minute video on the issue? How can you leave that bit out? The attempted weaponisation of sexual harassment from 7 years ago, even though she was his boss, even though the Cenk and Anna were doing commentary on Britney's cooch at the time, and even though at the time Jimmy apologised for it and sent her a card, and all was forgiven. I mean, it's not like Jimmy was on Twitter discussing Anna masturbating live to a TYT audience, is it? I also find it interesting that in Carl's 30-minute video on Jimmy and TYT, he didn't start by mentioning Secular Talk is an affiliate of the TYT network. Can he not see the woods for the trees here? Because if you've even been semi-watching TYT for the last 4 years and you can't see their reporting on Russiagate, on Syria, and more specifically on Julian Assange and WikiLeaks, if you can't see their reporting has gone to dog shit on those issues, since taking that investment from the Democratic kingmaker Katzenberg and his pals, then you're being willfully ignorant. And for somebody whose whole shtick is you're just calling balls and strikes, you don't seem to have many balls, do you?